Okay, people, so the early prelims for UFC 316 are great. Oh my days, we have got how many? We got four fights, and two of which are in the lightweight division. We start off with Markel Medeiros against Mark Choinsky. And this looks to be a very good one, people. A very, very good one. So, wait, I have just lost where I am. Bear with me for a second, people, because I've completely, oh, you know what? Here we go. Yes. Okay, so Chonsky, right? He is making his UFC debut. You know, the Shark is on a 10-fight winning streak, which is like, yo, a 10-fight win streak? That's very fucking good. You know what I mean? He last fought. When did he last fight? In March, right? Got a rear naked choke. Right? Rear naked choke in the first round. Beat John Ramirez. So before that, he beat John Simon. That went the distance. Got an arm triangle against Reese Archer. Yeah. But the last two were in 2024. So, he fought 3 times in 2024. You know? And, two were submission. One went the distance. Right? So he's got skills. He's definitely, he's good on the ground, it looks like. He's got a thing for a rear naked choke. He does have a stoppage knockout. Right? So, yeah, he's got skills. Right? Now, he fought on LFA one time last year. But his other fights have been on Anthony Pettis's promotion. Right? So, he's full. He's got good wins. He's got submissions. All of that jazz. But not on the big stage. Right? Not on the big stage. And Markel Medeiros, you know what I mean? He's also on a streak himself. He's on an 8-fight winning streak. Now, Medeiros has fought 2 times in the UFC. It came via the Contender Series. So he understands the bright lights. He knows what it's like. Last time out, he beat Austin Hubbard via split decision. That was in March this year. Corneres via unanimous decision in February 2024. So those were his 2 UFC fights, right? He's got a few stoppages. No submissions as far as I'm aware, but he can stop you. You know what I mean? He's got those skills. So this is an interesting bout. And I think I'm going to go with... You know what? I think I'm going to go with Choinsky, right? And here's the thing, right? I think Medeiros is very good. Don't get me wrong. But Chonsky does have submission skills. And I do believe, he might get Medeiros down. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm going to go with Troitsky and his ground game. All right, that's going to be the big takeaway here. So, as I said, the next fight is still in the lightweight division. We got Quinlan Salkilid against Yanal Ajmuz. And I imagine I have butchered those names, right? So the Red Fox, Yanal Ajmuz, he's 30, 5'9", 68-inch reach, right? He's coming off a win in his last fight, and the Red Fox is ready to go. So he's 2-1 in the UFC. He beat Trevor Peak, unanimous decision in September 2024, last year. All right. Before that, only fought once in 2024. Before that, he fought twice in 2023. He lost a unanimous decision to Chris Duncan. All right, that was July 2023. But he won his UFC debut via first round stoppage of Sam Patterson. All right, so yeah, he's also fought once in the PFL, all right, and Cage Fury FC in the regionals. So yeah, he's got those skills. He is going up against Quinlan Salkilid, who is 25, 6 foot, 75-inch reach. He's on an 8-fight win streak, which is impressive, right? Impressive. He's fought once in the UFC, right? His debut came against Ansel Jubilee. He got a first round stoppage. That was February this year. And when you look at the record, he's got a couple of rear naked chokes. He's got a guillotine. He can submit you, right? So we can see he's got those skills. He does have a couple of knockouts. And his last UFC win, which was also a first round knockout. Right, so he's got those skills. So the question is, who is going to take it, right? Who's getting this one? Oh, man. I think I'm going to go with Skaladid. Who seems like a bit more rounded, but we will see. All right, so then we move to the featherweight division. We have Jeka Sagji against Joy Sang Yu. So, so this one, very interesting, right? So, man, I don't even know how you pronounce this nickname. All right, it is, Si Tendagan Moot. Doesn't necessarily ring off the tongue, but he's 30, 5'8", with a 69-inch reach. He's coming off a loss in his last fight, right, which was against Weston Wilson. First round armbar stoppage. He'd won his previous fight before that. He knocked out Lucas Alexander. That was in March 2023. He did lose his UFC debut against Anshul Jubilee, which, that was a second round stoppage. But outside, he's knocked out. Like, he knocked out the people in his last three, fights outside the organization. He does have a few submissions earlier on in his career. The last coming in 2019. So it's a while back. And he is going up against Yu Ju-sung, right, who is 31, 5'7", 71-inch reach. And he's on 11 fight win streak. Woo! It is his debut. Right, debut in the promotion. So him and Chonsky will both be wearing the new debut patches on Saturday night, right? So yeah, it's his debut 11 fight win streak, as mentioned. He he's got stoppages. He's got a few knockouts. He's got some submissions. He's got skills, right? He does have skills. So, it is a tough situation. I think I'm going with the newcomer to get the win. I'm going with Yu Jong-sung to have a successful debut. So we end the early prelims with the women flyweights. We have Ariane Da Silva against Wang Chong. Whew. Okay, so Chong the Joker. She's 33, 5'6", 66.5 reach, coming off a win in her last fight, which was Bruna, Brazil. So that was in February 2025 this year. Before that, she fought Gabriela Ferdinand. That was November 2024. She lost via rear naked choke. She won her debut with a knockout of Victoria Leonardo. And that was straight vicious. That was August 2024, and it was brutal. Oh my God, it was, man. She put that girl's lights out. She really, really did. So, this one is interesting. I think I'm going to go with Chong to get the win. I think there's a lot on the Silver's shoulders, but she's coming off 2 losses, right? Coming off 2 losses, and the Queen of Violence does not want to get cut. So she is definitely playing for a lot Saturday night. But I think Chong has the skills to get this done. So people, that's how we're rocking with our UFC 316 early prelims.